For this exercise today in drawing, we will be breaking the habit of using a pencil the same way that we normally would to write. Since when drawing, sometimes you don't want to hold your pencil the same way that you would to write, and it's a good idea to do something a little extreme to break us out of the habit. So, for today, we're going to be putting a pencil on the end of a stick. Right now I have a 4B pencil, which is a little dark, and I've taped it to the end of a stick pretty well so that it doesn't flop around. It's pretty stable. And I've sharpened it pretty well, so I won't need to sharpen it while I'm doing my drawing. I can kind of sit back, and as long as I can extend my arm comfortably and actually touch the paper, then I'm ready to go. To start this, it's going to feel kind of awkward, and it's going to take some getting used to. I just want to start out by making the outline of the shape that I see, just the outer edge. It may be a little hard to see on the video, but I will take a break at some point during my drawing and make sure that I get a little closer view. So I have the outer edge of the hair a little bit. I slipped there, but I'm not going to worry about it. So when you're doing this exercise, try not to worry about slipping or anything like that. What we want to discover here are interesting ways of making pencil marks that maybe later on down the road might look really good for a picture that we want to make. Some of these marks are kind of wobbly and might look really expressive with certain subjects. So now I have the general outline in. Let's see if I can get a little closer here so we can see it. And now I'm going to try adding some shadows in. And by doing that, I'm going to lay some marks down where I see the darkest areas of the plaster head. For a lot of people that haven't been drawing for a while, they might feel like this is just a sloppy mess. But you know what? Sometimes sloppy messes can be fun and interesting. So try not to judge it too much when you're starting. As long as you're trying, then you're on a right path. The camera view might be a little different than my viewpoint, so if it looks like the drawing that I'm doing is a little more to the side of the head, then that's because my viewpoint is a little more to the side than the camera. If I see an area that looks particularly dark, I'm just going to spend some time there and put more marks in that spot. Once I start getting up into the eyes, I know it's going to be a little funny looking. I'm kind of interested to see how funny looking it is, though. And when you do this, you should enjoy it, even laugh at it a little bit, have fun with it, without making fun of yourself. Just enjoy it for the fact that it's kind of a weird activity and it's kind of fun. Pencil's kind of going places I don't plan it to go. The name of the game here is to have an open mind, but try to get the lines where you think they should go to the best of your ability. If your lines go way out from where you expect them to be, I noticed one that just kind of went a little crazy off to the edge, but I'm not worrying about it. As you draw more and more often, you'll know that you can always erase things if they get put down where you don't want them to go. And sometimes the eraser marks can make for an interesting drawing too. I'm having a hard time keeping in the right place for the nose.